What did you just song you just asked me for? POV.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh, but the song that I wanted you to play is POV.
We got time for both.
60 day stars in 20 years, thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of
Browsinaires. That's crazy.
3, 2, 1, action!
Unfortunately, guys, this has been requested. This is a request by the guest.
Oh, he's really feeling it too.
I'm a little concerned. Not loving any of the gestures.
I don't know, man. Let him cook.
Are you liking it?
Well, I mean,
Hey.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Hey.
In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
It's one of my favorite childhood songs.
All right, well, I'm not even going to ask you why.
Songs are
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Random Convo Show. I'm your host, A. Dot. We literally did this last time.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't even try to say it this time, though.
Bro, I was waiting for Aaron.
Why would I use my actual... I didn't even... Oh. Well...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Random Convo Show. I am not your host, A.
Dot.
That's him.
Did you see how much enthusiasm came out of my body? I don't like
I
that I
didn't see
said...
nothing come out of your
All
body,
right.
bro.
Cut it, Tony. Don't know what's happening yet, but we'll figure it out in editing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, A. Dot Grady, also known as Aaron Grady. And today, oh my God, we have a star in the building. You've seen this guy in movies and films and podcasts and interviews and TV shows and all type of things. You can catch him in Straight Outta Compton. I mean, but that's kind of old now. You can catch him in Den of Thieves 1,
Yep.
Den of Thieves 2.
That's right.
And a little birdie told me we also are about to get a Den of Thieves 3. We're going to figure it out. We're going to talk about it. I'm not sure of the details. Jesus Christ, though. But the list goes on. There's Swagger.
there is
The
swagger.
guy has his own podcast called the No Contest Wrestling Podcast. I think that's going to be on ESPN. We're going to talk about that, too.
Yep.
This is the longest intro ever. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands together for O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Couldn't help but notice 2 people clapped.
I didn't like the enthusiasm either, but
That's
usually...
fine.
Also, I was in Obi-Wan Kenobi and I didn't die. I just want to remind Disney.
Talk about it.
I didn't die.
You were also in Jurassic Park, or
No. Oh, man,
the-
I'd love to be in there. But look, the thing about Jurassic World, like, I'm going to die. Can't really get that one by.
what's the other one you're in? Obi-Wan
Godzilla.
Thinking
Godzilla. What did
Yeah.
I say?
You said
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Park. You're thinking T-Rex.
Different scale,
not the
different
King of the
scale.
Monsters.
But yeah, I for sure didn't die in that either. I'm really trying to make this a thing. Yeah, right now I got a perfect record. So
I'm not dying. That's scary.
Not dying.
Cocaine Bear.
didn't die. Almost died. But in the script I die. But I called Elizabeth Banks. She was like, "You don't want to die?" I said no. So Shay don't die.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So Shay don't die.
Shay don't die.
First of all, talk to me, man. I hear you got a movie that you're currently about to go film.
Yeah.
You, Dave Franco, and
And Peter Dinklage.
talk to me about it. What's it called, and what's your character?
The movie is movie called Shitheads.
Nice.
And like that's
Can we
really hard
bleep
to
that?
do. Right. Like that's really hard to do in press. And I'm just like trying to figure out. I've been calling it Shitheads on shows I can't cuss on. But yeah, so Shitheads, you know, it's just me and Dave Franco in a road trip movie. And Peter Dinklage
Hilarious.
shows up, and that's pretty much all I could give you right now as far as like the story, but it's a road trip comedy.
I've also heard there's a new Friday in the works. Will you be a part of it at all?
Man, I better be.
Okay.
I just really feel like that would be a cool opportunity, and if I'm just like not casted, it would hurt. You know, it would hurt. It's gonna make Thanksgiving weird. I don't want that. You know, I don't want that.
Have you guys had a conversation about it?
No, but it's just like it's you know, we've been dying to work together for a long time now, and That'd be a hilarious
This is the moment.
opportunity.
You haven't done anything with your dad yet?
No.
Even as a producer?
Just played him, but like nothing with him.
Made it on his own. Just in case niggas thought
Bro,
differently.
I don't give a damn, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm a nepo baby. We up right now,
Talk
nigga.
about it. You're the goal. Why are we jealous of this?
Bro,
We all want this for our children.
got me fucked up. I suggest it for everyone.
It's been 10 years
Yeah, shit.
since the premiere of Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
I think we should clap it up for that because that was a big moment, not only for entertainment, but also for your career. 10 years later, how do you feel about yourself as an actor and also the state of Hollywood?
State of Hollywood scares me to death. But as far as myself, you know, confidence and I know my self-worth a little bit more. When I did Straight Outta Compton, I was scared to death. I was going to USC for screenwriting. Everybody was there for, you know, writing movies and TV shows, but I wanted to write for video games. That was like, I wanted to write scripts for video games because at that time, 2009, I seen Call of Duty make $1 billion in a weekend. I'm like, I can make you pay $16 a movie ticket, or I can make you pay $60 a game. I'm thinking about how I can make a great story from a game.
Guy's a businessman.
And so like that's what I was gonna do. And then in the middle of my second year, Straight Outta Compton happens. Convinced my dad to let me leave school. 2 years of auditioning. I leave in the middle of my second year, and then 2 years of auditioning. So I'm watching all my friends graduate without me. You know, I've said this story before. And then so when I finally get the part, I put so much pressure on myself of just like, I felt like I had ruined, I made the wrong decision, shouldn't have left school, should have really like just did them both. But I knew if I put both of those on my plate, something's gonna fail on one of these sides. I hated that I put all my eggs in one basket because my parents have always told me not to do that. And so it was just like, it was a fear of failing. Now the public knows that I got the part. So it's a fear of failing in the public eye. And then a fear of letting my siblings down, letting my brothers and my sister down, because this is like one of the biggest shots that we all got to like, you know, show the world. And so I put so much pressure on myself. And I make it sound like a bad thing, but like that's just how you have to have a perspective on it, because when you're second generation, as far as like born into money, my dad and a lot of people who like are first generation wealth, you know, they have, yes, the internal fire, because if there's plenty of people in their situation that don't have the drive, but also that external fire of seeing things on the outside that they want to get away from. You know, it kind of, it's the kindle that they need, and then it's up to them to attack that. And, you know, only the greats can do it. And so when you are second generation, life is good. It ain't nothing I look at that I'm like, yeah, I need to get away from this. I've been to Hawaii so
Easy
much.
to be comfortable. Easy to be comfortable.
Bro, it's easy to be comfortable and just be like, I'm chilling. Especially because my dad, like, my dad ain't never put nothing in my head of just like, you ain't doing nothing. Like he's just that's just not him. And so it's building that fear in myself that my fire came from. And then after that, after I finally got it done, after that it was, of course he could play his dad. So it was just like, you just told me that I wasn't supposed to get the job, then I killed the job, and then it's like, of course you killed it. So that just pissed me off even more. So then I used that. And my pettiness just, I don't want people to be right. I don't want the shit talkers to be right about me. So like I have to use my my hate as my power, you know? Most people in the world don't know what their talent is because it's something that comes so easy to them that they're not paying attention to it. Like, you need a third party to be like, hey, man, you drew these? Or, like, you need a third party to be like, hey,
just
that was
dunked
dope.
that? 360?
Yeah, like,
Wow.
You need, like, people think it's got to be super hard to be great at something, but, like, you have a natural thing that you're just not really looking at. So I was like, all right, I need to kind of see something else. There's got to be something else that I can rely on because I can't just be waiting. They're waiting for scripts. That I realized, I'm like, bro, I'm on Twitter talking shit about wrestling every day. Every day. And then, like, let's find a way to get paid off that. And then, so I was going to.
Wise man.
I was just going to do Twitch, just like, give me a Twitch and get on there and talk shit about wrestling, try to see if I could get people to come to the studio and, be guests. Then Rich Eisen called and he was like, hey, so we're doing Rich Eisen Podcast Network and we want to have a wrestling show. And it's gonna be co-hosted by TJ Jefferson. And TJ said that we need to get you. And then, long story short, I signed up with them, and we've been prevailing pretty well. So Hollywood,
You followed in a passion.
I got to do something else until y'all get y'all shit together.
Your podcast is going to be on ESPN. Can we clap it up for that? We got a lot to clap for, man.
Yeah,
O'Shea Jr. making moves. Talk to me.
Because Rich Eisen is making the move from Roku to the Entertainment Sports Network, ESPN. So starting September 2nd, all of his properties will also be going to ESPN, therefore making No Contest Wrestling at the moment the only wrestling show on any of ESPN's platforms.
Wow.
Not bad for a hobby.
Man.
So
It's a little flex. It's a
y'all
little
can
flex.
kind of kiss my ass,
As a wrestling lover, but also a black man, how did you feel when Hulk Hogan died? I came prepared.
That's it. That's
You
the
like that
answer.
one? You like that one?
I'm sure there's a lot of people that were hurt by it. And to those people, I'm sorry that you had to lose somebody who meant so much to you.
I think we'll leave it there. We can leave it there.
All right,
We
cool.
want to leave it there?
Yeah,
Perfect.
me having a wrestling show and I had to speak on the death of Hulk Hogan. I just said facts, which was, the man was 71 and he passed away of a cardiac arrest. That was it. And my man TJ had his piece that he said about it. And I told him that, that was the words that TJ said. I said, that was well said, brother. And that was brother with an A, not a hard ER. Because we don't do that around here.
As a fellow logical person, percentage-wise, how often are you overthinking it?
76%.
You've already done the math because you overthought it. That's the point. That's the point. Do you want to go back and forth complimenting each other to show a positive display of black men?
No.
Did Jim and Pam have a beautiful love story, or was she kind of a hoe?
That's probably the best question you ever asked.
Thank you. I work hard.
I mean,
Come on, be honest. You flirting
she
with
knows
Jim
she
Daly?
saw the signs. She saw the signs, but like you gotta pull the trigger, Jim.
That's true.
You gotta pull the trigger.
I think she would have let him hit her way earlier.
You doing all this. I got enough friends. I don't want to be your damn friend.
Would you rather be pistol whipped for 5 minutes by 6 gang?
5 minutes. Songs ain't even 5 minutes no more.
Would you rather be pistol whipped for 3 minutes by 6 gang members, or tickled for 45 minutes by Saweetie, but you accidentally peel yourself?
Fight on, sweetie.
That's crazy.
Hey man,
That is
you know what you're doing.
crazy.
Everybody pissed.
45
I'm
minutes.
getting brain damage.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Hey, you got to take that. I'm not getting hit in my head for 3 minutes straight by 6 gang members.
Urination tickles.
Yeah, bro.
If 50 Cent called you up in 2008 and told you that he wanted to cut some G-Unit costs, which member of the group would you tell him to let go of? Tony Yayo, Young Buck, Lloyd Banks, or The Game?
It's got to be game.
What?
Yeah. He cut him.
He's
he cut him
West.
anyway.
He's the only West Coast. Wouldn't you have some camaraderie?
No, because knowing their whole relationship wasn't all that good right then and there.
It was
anyway.
already weird.
Yeah, set Jesse Hunt free, bro.
I respect that answer. I shouldn't have put
Sorry
him.
for calling you by your real name, but like it's to show that I care.
I hope he watches. How do you know when you have a hater in your circle?
They try to change the subject when you talk about shit you got going on.
Give me an example. Yo, bro, so I think I'm about to start playing
Anybody
baseball.
got a charger?
Yeah, I got you, bro. But yeah, I'm about to start playing baseball, bro. The coach said that my
Oh, you ain't got
swing
the
is
fast one?
Everyone knows how many people your dad helped and how many careers he started. Is that something you're looking to do for this current generation?
Fuck no. No, I'm just playing. That would have been this is gonna be a funny clip.
Would you want your daughter to be a celebrity?
God, no.
If she wants it to be.
All right. Only if she wants it. I don't post her on my page for that same reason. Cause like your privacy is so people don't get it until you don't have it. Your privacy is so important, man. That ability to be invisible is one of the best superpowers you got. And you give that up and people feel like they have the right to say whatever they want to you. Because if you really go off like a regular person could, oh, I'm going to make you lose your job. And then it's like, fuck you.
If Pornhub wanted to do a reboot and they offered you $2 million to star as the role of Nice Pubes in their upcoming film called Straight Outta Condoms, would you accept the role?
And I know your fucking ass was so happy about that one.
No, we gotta
I
clap
know.
it up for Nice Pubes.
I knew,
Come on, man. I'm in my bag. No, nothing.
fuck are you clapping for? Oh my God.
Straight Outta Condoms. Nothing.
This nigga was so pleased with himself.
What is the biggest similarity between you and your father, and what are your biggest differences?
With my dad, you are guilty until proven innocent. With me, you are innocent until proven guilty.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way did you feel like you were guilty before he had to learn that you weren't? Is there an example you can give me?
No, his family is different.
Oh,
We
that's
get
just-
different rules. I'm talking about outsiders. Outsiders, with my dad, you walking up to him, it's bullshit until it ain't. If you walking up to me, I'm like, hey, man, what's up? And then I'm like, oh, this is some bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see what time it is. We're here with O'Shea Jackson Jr. at the Random Convo Show, and we're about to play a new game. Actually, it's not new. We played it like 9 times. He just never played it before. It's called Can You Name 5 Michael Jackson songs in 8 seconds.
Whoa, off the wall, beat it.
Excluding Off the Wall, Beat It, Billie Jean, Thriller, You Rock My World, and PYT. Go! 8,
Butterflies,
7,
Man in the Mirror,
6,
the Free Willy song,
5, nope, 4,
Scream,
3,
Rock My World,
2,
Remember
nope.
the Time. What you can't say? Wait. Did he say I couldn't say Rock My World?
Another one loses.
Did he
Another
not?
one
cheated.
fucking
He
loses.
did not say
cheated.
I couldn't say Rock
We
My
gonna
World.
see what I
He
said
cheats
in
every
editing.
time.
I think I did. Excluding Off the Wall, Beat It, Billie Jean, Thriller. You rock my world. The last time you were here, we went viral. Only squares don't know this, bro. Hey,
For later.
as I hit the dough. Is it weird that this song is about your mom?
You.
I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all.
And I just wanted to, my bad. You know what I mean? I didn't know the question about,
You didn't know the question.
no, I didn't know it was, I just didn't think it was going to become that. And it got so, it was everywhere
I just want to say,
all night. Like,
and
I just didn't
can't-
know.
I can't stress this enough.
Okay,
Fuck you, Aaron.
sorry. When is the last time you lost confidence in yourself?
Every time I try something, every time even something I'm really good at, until I get my feet wet, I don't know that the water is fine. Every show, every movie, every first day of filming, there's a moment that I have in the trailer where I sit at the desk, I look at the sides, and I think, we're caught. These niggas gonna find out they gave it to the wrong guy. My career's over. What am I doing here? Why did I pick this movie? This is crazy. This is too much for me to handle. And then I shoot. And then after I'm like, oh yeah, we're good. That's right. We good. We do this. So that little overthinking creeps in my head all the time. Today, by the way, today is not the day that you're watching it. But today, I just did the Rich Eisen show.
Congratulations.
I hosted a national show for 3 hours. Me at the big desk.
Let's clap it up for that. That's amazing, bro.
I didn't cuss one time.
Nice.
Shay do good. And I've been nervous about this all week, but like I got the guests. I put everything together except Jacob Fatu. They got me Jacob Fatu. But yeah, man. And I put together a solid show. We had Jacob Fatu, Ariel Hawani, Marshawn Lynch, and Ice Cube. That's a great episode of anything. And
All put together by you.
yeah, the last 3 guests, all from my black book. Like, hey, can you do me a solid? Marshawn Lynch is supposed to be there for 15 minutes. He stayed for an hour just out of love. And so, like, man, you know, it take a village, and I was a little shook, a little nervous, because it's one thing to be a guest and, you know, the host asks you questions, you just answer it with funny shit.
Yeah.
You the host. You are steering the boat. You are stirring the drink. And, you know, without my man Chris Brockman and TJ Jefferson having my back, shout out to Mike Del Tufo too, it worked out better than I expected. And it was another moment where I was like, bro, you got to remember who we are and stop talking to yourself like you average Joe.
Why is that hard for you? Successful man.
Because, like, I don't know, like, my biggest flaw, Aaron, and everybody watching, and you have to really figure out what your flaw is. My biggest flaw is that I don't know how great I really am. And sometimes I got to remind myself, I'm that nigga out yonder.
What advice would you give to anybody watching who's inspired by your success?
Don't try to be me, because I'm barely holding on.
What? Are you good?
I would say find something that, like, you always hear do what you love because you never work a day in your life. That's full of shit. You're going to work. It's going to feel like work. It's going to feel like, oh my God, I got to go do this. But the fact that you love doing it, you'll get up for that work. You'll get up for that work. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of roadblocks. I recognize the position that I'm in. I recognize that I've been given a blessing. I hit the baby lottery. You know, I know that I'm not one of these people who runs from the nepo baby thing. I love it. I hope you all have kids that you pass something down to and they become nepo babies. I'm not one of these people who thinks that they were born on third base and thought they hit a triple. No, I was born on third base and I'm about to bring this shit home.
Hey.
So, like, I know and recognize that I have opportunity and advantages that other people starting their journey might not have. What I will say is there are ways to go where opportunity is. Like, if you're doing, you want to get into film, you're not going to get the blockbuster as your first film. So you have to put yourself out there for opportunity to find you. And that might be doing the indie. That might be doing a short film. They give Oscars for short films. There might be there's literally magazines that are given out that will tell you about roles that are up or extras that they're looking for. There's beingamovie.com. That's literally the name of the site. If you're in SAG, you know, they got places where those creatives meet up, coffee shops where people are at a lot. And, like, there's just, you have to make yourself present or they'll never find you. And sometimes you have, like, when it comes to auditions, don't let that shit bother you. I probably have gotten 5 auditions out of all of them that I've ever done. By the way, I got a funny ass audition story. Put a pin in that.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, you're probably going to win 3% of those for your career. It just, when people are making movies, they have an idea of who they want. If that person says no, they got to audition. Like, they got to audition people. And so, like, just because what you're doing is not putting all your eggs like, man, I really need this part. What you are is an idea that you're presenting filmmakers. How you like this idea of me? You don't like it? It's all right. It's not the end of the world. It sucks, but you have to a leaky faucet on a concrete slab will never break that slab if it just stops dripping water. So you have to be that single drop of water and hit that same spot until something breaks. It's gonna suck. Wow,
what a
but if it
journey.
was easy, we all would do it.
What a journey of words. Ladies and gentlemen, can we clap it up once again for O'Shea Jackson Jr.? Do we have any projects, movies, films? We talk about the podcast coming up on ESPN. Anything you want to shout out before we go?
Yes, check me out. NCW with my tag team partner, the best in the world, my man TJ Jefferson. We are available wherever you listen to podcasts. He does this part on our show. So on Instagram, I think our thing is No Contest Wrestling Podcast. On Twitter, I believe our name is There's No Contest. And then you got to go to the Rich Eisen Show on YouTube to find No Contest Wrestling so you can watch it. And also, going to have some projects coming up. A series with Apple. Also, I'm going to go do a few movies right now. I'm trying to hit these indies up in between doing majors just to keep the pockets going. NCW will be moving to ESPN apps and platforms. And I would like to announce that I am also a part of the Random Convo Show.
Oh my God.
That's right. I will be working on making sure that this show is the biggest it can be because, Aaron, you are one of my best friends, being from Detroit.
I'm just not getting the
And so, like, it's really cool to see you on this journey. You've been doing a lot of work on your own, so might as well help my guy out a little bit.
My dog.
So
Love,
put
bro.
my name in the credits,
Love,
nigga.
bro. Oh, I got you. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the Random Convo Show. O'Shea Jackson Jr., Philip Bowden, Aaron Grady.
Danny stealing of his property. We're damn
And
good too.
that's pretty much it.
Detroit, baby!
I just don't understand.
Detroit, stand up!
You know what I mean?
Windsor, Ontario, stand up.
What are we doing, man? Appreciate y'all watching. We out of here.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search what's up with 213.
So I hooked a left on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. Want to bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix.
I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my and lay them busters down.
They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my